Hey guys, so today was the first day back to work after Thanksgiving break, for me anyway. Since I didn't go to work yesterday because I had that pulmonary function testing that I needed to get done. Um, Today was my first day back to work. And, anyways, it just felt really nice that the kids all missed the fact that I wasn't they missed me yesterday. I came into work, and the lead teacher that I work with every day had mentioned to me as we were passing in the hallway when I was bringing like my lunchbox and my jacket into our classroom. Um, she said, "Everybody missed you yesterday. They were asking where you were." And like when my one-to-one that I wait for in the cafeteria every morning, like when she came into the cafeteria and saw me, she ran right over to me. She spent most of the day sitting on my lap. It was just super sweet, and it made me feel important. Like it made me feel like I mattered. And it just, again, solidified the fact that I have a great job. I am definitely making an impact. And I feel like what I do matters. Um, so yeah, it was just a really good day. I was a little hesitant about going into work today just because like after breaks and everything, I didn't know if the kids were going to be like super crazy, and they really weren't. It was a pretty smooth day, to be honest. I spent most of my day in kindergarten. I didn't teach ECSE today because there was some sort of conflict between two students. So the lead teacher has been kind of taking over that just until we get that conflict kind of situated or sorted out or whatever. So I don't know like if or when I will be leading that class in the future. But for right now, I am mainly focusing on my kindergarten one-to-one as well as the other kindergartner. And that means that a majority of my time is going to be spent in kindergarten, which I definitely don't mind at all. I have a bond with the students in the one kindergarten class that I spend most of my time in. And yeah, it was just a very good day overall. I am still very nervous about like the results of the pulmonary function testing. And I was kind of talking to the lead teacher and the other para in the classroom, like about how I was feeling and how stressed out I was. And they did ask me, like, when am I going to get results? I haven't received like a phone call from my doctor's office or anything like that. And honestly, I don't know if they're going to call me or if they're going to wait until I go and see my doctor in January, because I am seeing him again in January, my primary care doctor, I should say. So, yeah, I don't know, like, what I don't know, because there's been times that I've done testing for him or had appointments with information that he wanted, and he didn't talk to me about like anything related to those issues until I went back to see him again. So I don't know if that's the case with this as well, but it's definitely stressing me out, and I'm trying not to let it get to me. Um, I also have kind of set up a little bit of a plan to or as to how I am going to knock out the last little bit of classwork that I have. I am completely finished with everything for my human development class. I am completely finished with everything for my psychology class. And I have like 12 assignments. That includes 2 exams to do for my cognitive neuroscience class. So today I'm going to knock out like 5 of them, because I don't want to wait until like the very last minute, because everything is due like hard deadline Sunday night. So today is already Tuesday, so I feel like I'm already kind of starting out behind, but the plan is to kind of do a little bit each day so then I don't feel so overwhelmed like trying to get everything done on the weekend, because obviously I still have to work, the next 3 days. So that takes out like the whole main daytime hours. Obviously, I only work like 7:45 until like 3:10, but it does carve out a huge chunk of time that I am unable to do anything other than work at the school. So I'm hoping that this plan that I've devised for myself to get all this work done is going to work out, because like I said, I don't want to feel all the pressure. I don't want to put myself under unnecessary amounts of pressure and stress. And I know that like being so stressed out is not going to be good for my health whatsoever. So I'm really hopeful that this plan that I've put together is going to work out for me. So like I said, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to be doing like 5 assignments, which are basically lectures on the new material that we have to learn this week before I can take the exam for that material and then do the final exam, which is cumulative. I don't want to get my anxiety going, and I'm going to if I keep talking about it. So I'm going to do the lectures today. The lectures are pretty easy. Like you just sit there, you listen to the lecture, you can take notes. I don't always take notes. What I usually do is I will take a screenshot or I will take a picture of my computer screen with the information on it. So then like later on, I can go and write the notes if it's something that I'm having trouble like remembering, or if it's something that like it is just not solidifying in my mind for some reason. So I take those screenshots or the pictures of my computer screen just to like be able to think back to what the professor was talking about during the lecture and all of that stuff. So I think this week we're talking about like social norms and social behavior and that aspect of cognitive functioning. So it's definitely going to be lecture heavy this week. Like I looked and most of them are over 25 minutes long or somewhere around 25 minutes. So it's definitely going to be a lecture heavy week. What I was also going to say is like, as you're watching the lecture, there are questions involved in the lecture. This professor uses a system called PlayPosit. I don't know if any of you are familiar with that, but basically it is like these questions. You get asked questions based on what the lecture is talking about. So like as she's talking about social norms or whatever, normal social behavior, whatever the case may be, and she's talking about like which areas of the brain are involved in that, then she'll ask a question that is related to what she just talked about, and we get points based on that. So you get like 10 points for each lecture that you do, and there's different questions thrown in there, and you're able to see like how much lecture there is before the question, but you can't like, once you've passed the question, you can't go back and try to redo it. You only get 2 tries per question, so it is a little bit stressful. So you definitely have to be focused on the lecture, and that is why this professor particularly uses it, because she wants to make sure that we are actually paying attention to what she is lecturing about, what she is wanting us to learn. So I'm going to do those today, knock those out of the way. And then I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I haven't quite figured that out yet. I don't know if I want to do like the exam for module 7, or if I want to do like the research paper summaries that we have to do, or if I want to work on final project. There's a lot to do this week, and like I said, it's already stressing me out, and I don't want to keep talking about it because it's going to stress me out even more. So anyways, that is kind of the recap of my day. I hope you guys are enjoying like this content. At some point, if I'm able to keep filming on a daily basis, at some point I would like to get back to posting a video every day. So by the time you're seeing this video, I might have started uploading every day again. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that, because like I said, I would like to get there. I don't know if I'm going to, but I would like to. So anyways, yeah, that is it for today's video, and I will be back filming another video tomorrow.